Trevor Lawerence has gone on the record. The Jacksonville quarterback. Did he A, say, yes, I want to go to the Steelers? B, I don't want to go to the Steelers? Or C, no comment? Did you hear his response? No? You did not? You didn't? All right, well, we have his response, so we'll play it for you. Here's Trevor Lawerence appearing on some kind of podcast thing or something. I don't know. Up and Adams, whatever that is. Anyway, here is Trevor Lawerence. Take a listen.
I didn't really see anything. My agent texted me and was like, "Hey, this is a." I didn't, and then of course I saw it after. He texted me and said, "Hey, this is a report that's out there. I don't think there's anything to it, but I'll check into it." So I saw it, and it's funny though. When he sent it to me, I was like, I wouldn't say your heart drops, but you're kind of like, what? Like you think, and then I'm like thinking about like, well, I can't even get. I have a no trade clause in my contract, so I would know about it if I was getting traded or if that was something that was going to happen. I'd have to be on board with it. So, which I'm not. I'm happy here in Jacksonville. I plan on, we want to win a Super Bowl here, and I think we can do that.
Yeah. Then you wake up from your dream and you realize no. All right. So let us discuss the question. As you just heard, Jacksonville's quarterback Trevor Lawerence says he is not on board. He has a no trade clause. And he's not on board with the Steeler trade speculation. How does that sound to you? He said his heart dropped. His heart dropped. So I've got Rasheed Wallace, weaponized, and American Psycho. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make an iceberg, which is what Jacksonville hits every single season, normally in the month of September, but sometimes they wait till later in the year, October, November, but they eventually hit the iceberg. So to kick off, though, how does it sound to you? It's to me, and I've got bad hearing, I wear headphones, but I've done radio a long time. But my reaction to Trevor Lawerence is I take that with the shoulder shrug. I just shrug my shoulders is what I do. Trevor Lawerence, you got to say that, right? You got to say that. Now, Jacksonville doesn't even have a GM. So people say, wow, there's nothing to this story. But just because Jacksonville does not have a GM does not mean the Steelers have not talked about internally whether or not they can get their hands on Trevor Lawerence and what it would take to acquire the Jacksonville quarterback. And you would have to believe if you passed out true serum to Trevor Lawerence, you gave him just a little shot of true serum, that well, publicly he says, we're going to win a Super Bowl in Jacksonville and all that. And yeah. Privately, why would you not love to play for the Yinzers if you could? Why would you choose a steaming pile of turds that is your Jacksonville Jaguars? Right? Now, I know that he has become accustomed to that in Jacksonville and has been very good at getting coaches fired by the team underperforming. And I understand that. Now, listen, Pittsburgh, I look at it like this. The great words of the iconic deep thinker of modern times back in his day, Rasheed Wallace, who pointed out, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. And in this case, the side-by-side chart, if you look at the graphic here, I'll get out the telestrator here on the radio. If you look at the graphic, on one side you got the Steelers, who are consistently a winning team, above 500, even when things are not going great. They're a playoff team. Now, they're not a heavyweight. The heavyweights in the AFC are Kansas City and Baltimore and Buffalo. Those are the heavyweight teams. But Pittsburgh's in the playoffs every year. That's the low water mark, is a playoff team. And they've been able to do it as a playoff team in the NFL year after year, and they have rotten cabbage at quarterback. And not just the last couple of years since Roethlisberger left. He was also stinking it up when he was there the last couple of years. He was washed up and finally retired, and so they've had a parade of idiots that have gone in there and sucked, and they're trying hard. They're just not good at their jobs. And so, but Pittsburgh's got the culture, as they like to say, the kids. They got the culture. They got the aura, the atmosphere. There's some level of accountability there in Pittsburgh. And Mike Tomlin, who has many flaws, but he also has a lot of things that he does very well, and he is head and shoulders above the great Liam Cohen, Duval County. Yeah, that guy. So the Jags, they do have to hire a GM. We imagine they'll do that before the end of the week. That's the rumor. They're down to it's like The Bachelor. Who gets the rose? They're down to that. Now, furthermore, we pivot away from that to the world of Fox Sports Radio. And who knew that LeBron James is a fan of Fox Sports Radio? I had no idea. All the shots I've taken at LeBron. And LeBron James is a P1. Now, how do we know LeBron James is a P1 of Fox Sports Radio? We can thank our teammate here, Doug Gottlieb. That's right. LeBron James went on the social media warpath, upset with our Fox Sports Radio teammate, Doug Gottlieb, who is moonlighting as a terrible college basketball coach. Now, LeBron reposted a link that highlighted the ineptitude, the depths of despair that Gottlieb has had at Green Bay. And he did this early on Monday morning. Now, he sent this out very bizarrely. After Green Bay had ended a 21-game losing streak, LeBron, though, reposted a link that highlighted the futility that Green Bay had gone 3 months without winning a game, even though they had won a game on Sunday. But LeBron, I guess, he wasn't playing the All-Star game. He should have been able to see that because he wasn't doing anything. Could have looked at his phone. So what is the word? We'll play the word game. What is the word? I love the word game. The word. The bird is the word. All right, so what is the word for LeBron James trolling Doug Gottlieb, Fox Sports Radio teammate Doug Gottlieb, as Green Bay ended their 21-game losing streak? My word is confessional. That is my word. Confessional is my word on the word game. LeBron weaponized the emoji. He weaponized the emoji. He used not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 12, not 13, not 14. He used 24 laughing emojis. I counted them. 24 laughing emojis and 6 poopy emojis. The man used 6 poop emojis. He weaponized the emoji, LeBron James. But it's self-incriminating, and LeBron's, I guess, not able to figure this out, but we are, because LeBron James, by sending that out, admitted 2 things. All right? The first thing he admitted is that he is well aware of Fox Sports Radio's content and well aware of Doug Gottlieb's takes on Bronny James. Because in the commentary that LeBron sent out there, he had the bunch of laughing emojis there, but he actually quoted a take that Gottlieb had on the radio back in the day. And secondly, LeBron values the opinion of Fox Sports Radio hosts enough that to troll Doug Gottlieb's coaching gig at Green Bay. You're empowering Gottlieb. That is a major flex for him. It is. Like, everyone knows LeBron's kid's a Make-A-Wish kid. His daddy hooked him up. It's nepotism. Just admit it. He doesn't deserve to be in the NBA. He's barely in the NBA. He's a two-way player. But he's not a two-way player because he's got an NBA contract. And it's one of those deals. If LeBron was a plumber, Bronny James would either be a plumber or do something else. But he wouldn't be in the NBA. And that's just the way it is. All right, now, last thing. We head to Dallas. Get your tinfoil hat on. We have another chapter in the never-ending content machine that is the status of Luka leaving Big D. Franchise collapse. Status update. So how do you react to the new theory making the rounds that the Mavericks were never, ever going to offer Luka Doncic a max contract in 2025 because of his futile conditioning? You can add this one to the deep state email chain, a growing list of conspiracy theories. This is a quiz, so can you name all the Luka conspiracy theories? We've got the ones I like the most. The NBA orchestrated this to bail out the suckbag Laker franchise with aging LeBron James to make sure the TV partners that have all agreed to pay billions of dollars to the NBA have their beloved franchise protected. This was not a trade. It was a giveaway. Also like the conspiracy theory that the Mavericks ownership has napalmed the fan base. They have killed their own fan base because in a couple years they plan to relocate the team to Las Vegas. And now you can add that the reason Luka was traded was because the Mavericks general manager is a junkie. Say what? Not that kind of junkie. You heard me right. He's an exercise junkie. Say what? Yeah, he suffers from exercise addiction. Nico Harrison, the GM there. So if you remember the movie American Psycho, the character Patrick Bateman, remember he was obsessed with exercise and had to have that perfect body and all that and jumping rope and stomach crunches and all that crap. Well, Nico Harrison, we are told, is kind of that guy. We all know that guy, workout guy. I don't like workout guy. I've known workout guy. So that's Nico Harrison. Nico Harrison is a nutritional nut, according to the legend. He is a devotee of the nutrition and working out and all that. And supposedly he loves nutrition so much, his conversation starter is not, hey, how's the weather or what you have for lunch. It's about health habits, right? And that would be one of his go-to greetings. Want to make sure you're eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. Now, the theory is, this latest conspiracy theory, the theory is that Nico Harrison was so disgusted by the fat tub of goo that Luka was, that his life choices, he would drink too much and eat too much. He ate like a piggy. And Nico wanted to vomit. Couldn't stand it because he's workout guy. When you're workout guy, you can't be in the same room with unhealthy guy. Can't do it. Can't have it happen. So even if that was true, and I don't doubt that, from what I've read here and what I've heard, Nico Harrison's that guy. He's a workout guy. He's got exercise addiction. He's a junkie. He's a gym junkie and nutrition junkie. Even if that's the case, at some point it gets to the owner's desk and the owner has to rubber stamp it. You don't trade a player like that without ownership giving your blessing. So I default back to the owners who are involved in gambling, trying to get the team to Vegas, or the NBA stepping in and saying, we got to make this happen. Don't negotiate with the other teams. Don't negotiate with all the other franchises in the NBA because we need Luka only on the Lakers. So the way you make sure that happens is you only talk to the Lakers. You don't negotiate with anyone else and get 12 first-round picks or whatever it might be. You don't do that. It is the Ben Maller Show. You want to comment on any of that? There's a line open here at 877-99 on Fox. That's 877-996-6369 if you want to be part. Later this hour, we're going to have Maller's Mountain of Money. That'll be coming your way in a little bit. But time now for the Maller Riddle of the Day. And here is the Maller Riddle of the Day. That's right. I know. Try to stay calm. Try to stay calm. I know it's exciting. I know. Well, here's the Maller Riddle of the Day. San Francisco Giants longtime beloved broadcaster Mike Krukow recently said that catcher Patrick Bailey must blank this year. Again, longtime San Francisco Giant former big league player Mike Krukow says that catcher Patrick Bailey of the Gigantes must blank this year. That is the Maller Riddle of the Day. The answer, we'll get to it, and we will do it next. Dramatic pause. Narrator voice. Hey, it's Fred Ben here. Is this a live read or not? Will we